What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video we are just going to be talking about NBA Live 18. Obviously the demo has been out a few days by now. I'm recording this literally about an hour and a half before I get on a flight, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit kind of all over the place. The editing isn't going to be too much. This is just going to be a lot of just kind of me talking about my opinions and me just kind of almost ranting into the screen. I would be doing face cam, but to be honest, it's better seeing gameplay footage rather than just looking at me talk about a video game. So if we get 300 likes in this video, that would be insane. And if you guys are new to the channel and you like this content, subscribe. We are trying to get 50,000 subscribers by 2018. And again, sorry about the way this video is. I'm not going to have any gameplay video out today because I'm leaving my house at like 5 AM, it's like 3 AM right now, and I won't get back till about 11 PM tonight, where I'm just gonna pretty much KO. So I won't be able to get, more than likely won't be able to get a second video out today unless I hit a second wind by the time I get home. So anyway, what this video is about NBA Live 18, and not just the game. We've all played the game, we all know what it's about, and it's how I think it can overtake 2K. While this year I don't think it will. It obviously won't. We've played the game. It's not going to be as good as 2K17. Sorry, 2K18. It's not as good as 2K15, but 2K15 to 18 is probably going to be very little like upgrade. But it's a step in the right direction. It's good. Like, NBA Live is a good game. It's not 2K. Like, 2K just can be considered a great game. Like, I think 2K is a great game, but it's so frustrating, which is why I don't like to play it. The thing about the full court passes that can't be made, players running through other players, like things like that aren't in NBA Live. And the review I gave of NBA Live from EA Play almost holds true. There's not as much dumb stuff that goes on. Obviously there's the Euro step dunks, there's the 3-pointers going in too often, but there's no really things like running through people. There's no things like dribbling the ball, like dribble gods. There's no passes out of bounds more than 10 yards. So it's basically like, it's not as good as 2K, but like the gameplay itself feels more smooth and it doesn't seem to be as frustrating. I haven't played it online yet, so we don't really know, but it doesn't seem to be. So anyway, now let's get on to the point of the actual video. We are nearly 3 minutes in and we haven't got to the point. But the one game mode that is going to separate Live and 2K, and that's Ultimate Team. If you guys know anything, like you guys saw the way 2K dealt with my team in 2K17. That was the most content they've ever released. And that was a terrible amount of content compared to what EA do. And what they do, even with NBA Live Mobile, the amount of content they've got out in the last 2 years from that game is incredible. With Madden Mobile, with Madden, with FIFA especially. FIFA is the biggest Ultimate Team game mode. I know you guys are thinking, most people in 2K play Park. That is true. Most people do play Park. But the Ultimate Team game modes in video games generally are the most popular game modes in their respective games. In Madden, what's the most popular game mode? It's Ultimate Team. In FIFA, it's Ultimate Team. FIFA My Career is exceptional, but still Ultimate Team is the go-to game mode. And in 2K, My Team is such a bad like representation of what that game mode could be. Like, My Team should be great, but My Team is terrible. Like, obviously it's still okay, I make videos about it, but like compared to what it could be, all the challenges, like the Jeremy Lin challenge that 2K put in, they did something great, but they did it in January and then decided we're not going to do it anymore. I don't understand why. The fact that the high scorers pack odds were so juiced and every other promo packs were so bad didn't make sense. Like, there's so much weird stuff that went on with 2K17 My Team. The locker codes that 2K promised to never bring back in 2K17, that they brought back. Like, I got Ewing and Westbrook. I still think locker codes are a joke. And I've already gotten confirmation from someone at EA that there will not be locker codes in NBA Live 18. Which is great for anyone who's not living in America. And for anyone who's in Europe, it looks like Live are going to do a lot more for Europeans than 2K. I talked to Donnie, well, this was like a month or two ago. I was talking to him and he was saying stuff like they do plan on doing stuff for international people, which is really, really good. And I'm going off topic. Back to Ultimate Team. sorry about this, not that structured, but I've got like an hour and a half to make this video, which includes recording, editing and everything, so this isn't great structured. But anyway, now let's go on to why my team is so important. Obviously, as I said before, it's the most played game mode, but if Ultimate Team ends up being way better than my team, the difference in the gameplay won't make that much of a difference, especially if Live 18 is playable and Live 18 also keeps releasing better and better content than 2K. Because do you know why people will start to migrate to this? Because of YouTubers. Trust me, you guys don't understand the power of YouTubers. You don't understand the power of content creators as advertising. It's the reason why NBA Live will fly everyone out. It's the reason why they'll scan everyone into the game. Because they know that if, like, there'd be no hype. The NBA Live 16 demo, hardly anyone played it. But the NBA Live 18 demo, because it's been so hyped up, because every YouTuber, every content creator is playing it, half of them are in the game. Like, it's so much hype around it that everyone is playing this game. People are trying to get it early, there's so much hype about it. Live actually has hype, and the reason for that is the content creators. And I think that the more content there is on the game, if there's a ton of Ultimate Team content and the game is in any way playable, and my team doesn't have as much content or has no more than this year, people will start to migrate towards Ultimate Team, because most content creators do things like pack openings. What would you rather get in packs, like gold, silvers constantly, or have a chance at some crazy cards in NBA Live? If Live is half decent, which we already know it is, more and more people are going to migrate, more and more content creators are going to migrate, therefore more and more like consumers are going to migrate. Another big thing is the draft mode. I don't know anything. I've never looked at Ultimate Team. I don't think anyone has looked at Ultimate Team. We don't even know if there is an Ultimate Team. I assume there will be, because EA will be dumb not to put an Ultimate Team in. And if there's no Ultimate Team, I will not be purchasing NBA Live. I like the game, but I'm not spending $40. Like, I only play video games to record, and I'm not spending $40 on something I'm not gonna play. Like, so yeah. But anyway, there's a draft mode in every EA Ultimate Team game as far as I know. There's a draft mode in FIFA, there's a draft mode in Madden. And they are the biggest things in the mode, like a sub mode. They're the biggest sub mode. Even more than like playing normal matches, the draft is so big. And again, especially for content creators. If there's no draft mode in NBA 2K18, which I'm not sure if there will be, I'd be iffy about that. I think that 2K will have something like a draft mode, but I think some ways, like, I think something will be different about it, and it won't be an exact draft mode like there is in 2K Essential or in FIFA and Madden. I could be wrong, and if there's a draft mode in 2K, like if there's draft mode in 2K, it doesn't matter what Live does, they have to get their gameplay act up, which it's getting closer, but it doesn't matter what Live does. With Ultimate Team, if there's draft mode in 2K, it's a GG. 2K has it for the next 2 or 3 years. But if there's no draft mode 2K and there is an NBA Live, people are going to start to migrate towards Live again to play the draft mode. The amount of content that EA put into every single Ultimate Team game mode, to every single card trading type game mode, is incredible. And I think that if 2K don't like live up to that standard, if they obviously they set a good marker last year up putting in a lot more content, but if they go back to 2K15, 2K16 with very little content, with like 1,000 cards total, like 1,200 cards, and EA goes and blows it out of the water and does what it does normally in Ultimate Team, I can actually see the balance of tide shifting towards, right now I'd say it's about 95 to 5. 95% of consumers are saying, okay, we'll stick with 2K. And I think that if Ultimate Team is incredible and my team's poor next year, that balance could start to shift towards maybe 75-25 in favor of 2K. Another year of improvement by EA, if they make as much of an improvement from this year to next year as they did from 2K16 to this year, then it's going to be very close. Another year of improvement, it might go to 60-40. Then maybe by 2020 it's 50-50, and then I think once NBA Live overtakes 2K, it's game over. EA are too big a company, they're too good at that type of an Ultimate Team game mode, working it. They're too big of a company that once EA overtakes NBA 2K, I actually think EA are going to stay on top. But this is all hypothetical, and it's all based on the Ultimate Team game mode. Because even though the gameplay obviously will be better in most people's opinions in NBA 2K17, you can't underestimate how effective a game mode like that is. Like, if Park didn't exist in 2K, or Park wasn't as good, my team would literally, everyone would play my team. It's actually crazy how many people play those Ultimate Team type of game modes. The only reason that people don't anymore is because Park is an alternative and it's slightly cheaper. So anyway, that's the video. Again, sorry about the rant. I'm probably going to be uploading this when I'm in England. So yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.